Welcome back, Commanders. I am Tokriva, and this is some more Victoria 2, the Divergences mod as the dual monarchy of England and France. As always. Yeah, it's quite a big one, so let's see. We're doing very well. We finally got Madurai into the nation as well here. Look at this. Ah, yes, my troops are, of course, returning home now. They are not far away now, actually. It will be nice. I actually looked it up. What we need to build the Suez Canal. Well, we have Egypt in our sphere, so that is not the problem. Again, another reform. What do the people want? Trinket minimum wage. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, most people want this. They really want me to, unemployment, pensions, some, let's intensify as well. So what we need to build the Suez Canal is have Egypt in our sphere or own the region of the Sinai, which we do, and we need the steam turbine. So that's the next level of tech in this specific row. So we're very likely just gonna go for steam turbine next so we can get started on the Suez Canal. Oh good, more throughput on lead, copper and iron. You can see always these bumps happening. Let's see, let's lower taxes slightly on the rich. Yeah. The less taxed the rich are, the more they will be able to spend on better factories and stuff. Oh right, railroads are finishing up. They're at 32%, but we are higher. Bronze production output. Not bad. Let's see, foreign investments. Let's have a look at Spain. See, the problem is I cannot just straight up start building certain things. There we go, factory output efficiency goes up. They have quite a few closed factories actually, holy crap. Wow. Spain is not doing very well when it comes to industry. How about Poland, Lithuania? Of course we have to go through this menu. Other nations, Poland, Lithuania. Also not doing very well at all. There's a slight chance. And that is due to the fact that we are, of course, in their sphere. What is this? A bronze factory. It's not doing very bad and has quite a few. Ostpreußen. There are quite a few places where it's actually decent to invest. Because they do seem to have some things going on over there. Let's see, so we're looking at Brest. Yeah. Where do we want to invest? Probably in Rovne. And which region would that be? That would be this region. So they produce grain, cattle, and more grain. So what can we do with grain? That's the question. It's something like food, right? Yeah, it does cost resources. Great. No, that's cement. Requires daily inputs, just cattle. That might actually work. How about a liquor distillery? Requires grain and a little bit of glass. Yeah, I'm gonna fund a liquor distillery over there in Rovne. They already have a fruit cannery which requires fruit, but they don't have any fruit in the province, which is a kind of silly thing. They also had Brest. Brest-Litovsk, is that the one? We need to find it. For the north? No. Hang on. Oh, here it is, in the middle. So they're producing what? Grain, and more grain. So they only have grain locally. Question is, what do we actually need to build a They're also going to build a liquor distillery over here. But what we're looking to build is a glass factory. Glass requires input of coal and what? Is that... what is that? That would be lead. Lead and coal. We'll go to the map mode for resources. Trade... where is that one? RGO output. That's the one. So they have just a shit ton of food. There is no real... there's some coffee, but there's coal down here at the very least. Oh, here's lead from Przemysl. And coal in Krakow, so Malopolski. So we're going to go look again at foreign investment, Poland, Lithuania, Malopolski. You are going to get a glass factory. Here we go. Let's see if those factories will work for us. And of course steam turbine. There we go. That needs to be built as well. Sure, intensify the farming. It hasn't gone wrong very often at all, so... suppress the right, let the issue be. Leave it be. I think it's time to take some more from Aragon. Or do we perhaps want to free up Italy or something? I'm not sure. Oh, we have an election going on. Might not be the best time. So we have room for 15 infamy right now. Go to diplomacy, justify war, acquire state. It only takes 270 days. I would prefer a limited citizenship over residency, but we'll see what we can do. Place in the Sun is purely overseas stuff. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do in acquire state. Place in the Sun would be, say, their Algerian stuff, perhaps. Yeah, here, Constantine is a overseas province for them. Let's say, acquire state, already discovered. Of course we are. Only 10.5. Jingoists lose a lot of militancy. Pro-military lose a lot of militancy. Others gain. Yeah, justice does demand a retrial. So Bohemia. Actually max out relations with them. And make sure we... Failure of the Council of Italy. There's not been enough support for Italian unification and the Council of Italy has failed. Only foreign intervention or a strong Italian state can give hope for Italian unification now. Well, secularization first. That's a lot of secularized people. Also a lot of militancy for others. Almost maxed out with Egypt, which is good. Also almost maxed out with Spain, with only cordial in Hungary. So no one seems to be going for Spain anymore, which is fine. So once we reach max with Spain and Egypt, all the points will automatically be pushed into Poland, Lithuania instead. God is dead? No, no, no. We need something that does... The issue must fundamentally be left to popular sovereignty. Well, liberals grow again, socialists up to 9%. Orderly elections, that's always nice. Military parade, let's display our nation's armed forces in the streets. We are a power to be reckoned with and all the world will know. Fancy that. There's of course Avanti Italia that we can do, but what did we need for that again? Yeah. Perhaps violence is not the answer. Construct Italy would require Italy, any core, province, owner, culture is not Italian, either is not a great power or at peace. Any core, province, owner, culture is not Italian. So Aragon must be dropped from great power status. Basically. Then they get Avanti Italia. National debate, war policy. Pro-military. So that's why we're going after Aragon, of course, because if we take out their stuff here in south of our territory, yeah, more in favor of secularized. Because that pulls... Wow! There's actually a 15% combined socialist people there. It's still surprising we have 0 party loyalty. I think there's... Oh, actually there is some party loyalty. It's very vaguely, but it's mostly conservative. Life without parole. And then we have this little fellow. Started out with the proverbial proverbial pins and needles, and pretty soon he was on to robbing banks. He'll be spending the rest of his life here, so we can keep him in chains most of the time. I suspect it will drive him insane in a few years, if it hasn't already. Imprisonment for life without the possibility of parole is not an uncommon punishment in a dual monarchy. However, in certain liberal circles there have been arguments on the nature of crime and punishment lately. Yeah, it can certainly be considered. It's actually not a bad thing if that were to happen. Okay, Egypt is going to max out in influence now. Here, decrease the opinion of Aragon and Savoy. So if they want to spend their 50 points, it's gonna just go up to cordial again. Whistle stop tour, that's always cool. More in favor of anti-military. No, let's do the pro-military thing. No, we could perhaps just let it flip both sides. We have a whistle stop tour to go on. Bonus prestige, all poor lose militancy. It's not bad. We do have some conservatives right now. Mostly because no one has really had a chance of getting liberals in power. More in favor of interventionism? No. We don't need either of these. Agrarianism, that's a new one. I don't think anyone is in favor of that, but that's a definite new one. We will deal with it. Let's just pick the option that doesn't give us any militancy then. Probably the safest one in that case. Religious policy. Secularized. So 20.04. That's also giving us a huge boost in... Well, it should give us a decent boost here. Moderates. Once again the ruling party. 58.99% of the votes. It's not very good, but it's something at least. Friendly Bohemia. Decrease their opinion. If I do this... Wow, Conservatives declare victory. Okay, so... If we're spending, we're still gaining influence for some reason. Despite that... they're basically the only place where we can spend influence right now. Also, I should put at least 1 point into Savoy, though. Just so I can ward off Aragon. But we'll go to war at some point anyway. 81%, I think that is enough over here. So I'm going to remove your focus. Now, where shall we focus a bit? Where do we put our focus? Oh, nice. Lots of craftsmen here. You know what? Let's just do some party loyalty towards liberty. Let's see how if that can change anything, making the nation a little bit more liberal. It's just conservatives winning is kind of boring, to be fair. Mission to Aragon. Aww, it takes longer to get a CB on them. Can barely be supported here. Canned food, wool production, that's nice. Okay, you go here, you can go there, go after this group. Yeah, it's even less over there. Supply limit. Oh, another reform wants to be passed. Some standards. Hang on, what is that? That's even more pollution stuff. Factory maintenance will go up. Arts endowments, trinket subsidies. Almost no one wants trinket subsidies, which is kind of weird. Maximum work hours movement. You know what? That's a good point. Let's drop the work hours in the nation from unlimited to a maximum of a 14-hour day. Ayutthaya accepted the peace offer. It's white peace. Timber production, tropical wood production. All those things are nice. So yeah, that probably did decrease the cost for factories. Some industrial subsidies going on. Let's take a look at our own factories again. Yeah, this one can be closed. This one is losing money. This one is losing money. Okay, this one is... Let's unsubsidize it. You're closed. Let's close all factories that are actually closed. Or, well, destroy factories, I should say. Oh, the blight. Spare no effort, honestly. That will make it last half a year shorter. Yeah, spare no effort. So you... Ah! Another steamer shipyard coming up. Those do make good money. This one is already upgrading. Also you... There it goes. That one was closed. Okay, cancel subsidies for all factories on the list. Advanced ore grinding processes. That's very good. More production. Big game hunting. Yeah, hunting is just a part of the circle of life. Oh, we have our CB against Aragon. What do we have? Rebel factions. Hang on. No really big groups though. Anti-Pollution League is jumping insanely. Okay, yeah. They're apparently very much against pollution. Upper House, yeah, a lot of people are for this one. Yep, it's coming up. It will be more iron, copper, and lead production. And, oh, submarines, really, already? Yep, there it goes. I have to do this one. Get some standards in. People drop their choice for it as well. The movement is gone. Geo throughput, but most importantly, let's start building the Suez Canal. One of the long-standing problems for shipping on the Far Eastern and Indian trades has always been the need to round the African Cape in order to actually get there. By establishing a canal through Suez, we will shorten the journey to Asia by days, as well as perform a wonderful feat of modern engineering. Reserve at least 330,000 before starting construction. Research technology, we could get even more throughput on all of this beautiful, beautiful iron and sulfur and coal. Pretty good. So, hang on, we lost a minus 69% chance thing there was before. 66. Education efficiency is not bad either. Historical theory, though, gives us some research points. Oh, there's so much to do. Maybe, yeah, you know what? Let's just do the army decision making. We're a bit behind on that one, so might as well. And I think it's simply time to go to war with Aragon right now, so... declare war. Who will join in? Most of my... yeah, all my allies are very likely to join, that's good. Aragon is allied with Papal States, Etruria, and Scandinavia. Oh, that will be an interesting one. That would be extremely interesting, actually. Where's my other... Oh yeah, they dropped there. You're coming here. So, let's see if Scandinavia joins the war or not. Declare war. Call allies. And... yeah, I do need to check for what province I need. Aragonese... no, I need Ascadia. That makes the most sense right now, I think. No, we'll take Valencia for now. Once more, declare war, acquire state, Aragonese, Valencia, call allies. I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. Next time we'll see if Scandinavia is attacking us. I'll see you guys later.